After a couple of crazy weeks on the road, hanging out with friends and visiting people, it's time for us to settle out at home. And for Leah, that means wearing overalls as often as possible. Hello team, and welcome back to another episode. Today, Leah and I are going to be sharing our evening routine with you.
I didn't know you were recording right away. I wanted to finish putting on my socks.
So it's about 3:30 p.m. We've just kind of wrapped up for the day, and as per usual, we end our workday with a walk.
Oh, my things aren't even done up yet. Like, holy Hannah.
I don't know, I just thought maybe you were getting spicy for the camera.
No, I wasn't ready. Look, now I'm ready.
So I just re-looked at that clip, and it is definitely not 3:30. It is past 4 o'clock. We don't end our day at 3:30. We typically start work at about 8, and we typically end around 4. So, you know, a normal work day.
Well, when you think we're slackers, we're not.
We're not
Sometimes
slackers.
5. Depends.
Look at these cherry blossoms out right now. This is amazing this time of year.
It's springtime.
So Leah and I started doing our after work walk when the pandemic started, and we were kind of forced to be at home and our normal social events got canceled.
Yep.
And it's actually become a really important part of our day.
I think especially when you work from home, you need to have these delineated times and spaces where hey, this is work time, this is not work time. And the afternoon walk is a way to be aha, done work for the day. We also like to think of it as our afternoon meeting. Every morning we go on our morning commute and Levi and I are okay, what are you doing today? What are we doing today? Are we filming? Are we doing this? At the end of the day, we can be okay, how was your day? What worked?
Yeah.
What didn't work? And just to kind of prep.
Right now, Leah and I are having some very big discussions about the future of this channel and what we're going to be doing.
Yeah, future of our careers, everything else. There's a lot of big shifts happening.
And this walk is where a lot of those conversations happen.
Oh my Lord, it's so cute. This is a nice size. I just bought a booby pot. It's a gift.
This is what happens when you're married to a sexual health educator and she works with a bunch of sexual health educators. They buy each other booby
pots, clitoris necklaces. I have naked person earrings. You just get a lot of sex stuff.
Also, brief tangent, how do we feel about the facial hair? I know some of you commented saying that you may be kind of into it. Leah?
I'm really into it. I was skeptical at first, but I'm enjoying it, It's a new look.
I'm too. I feel 30 with this facial hair.
You don't even get to call yourself 30 yet. You're not lucky enough to be there. Not quite yet. You guys making a vlog? Yeah. I vlog too. These are my nice flowers. They come wrapped in paper too.
Wow, look at our kale.
Oh my God.
This has gone absolutely crazy. So we have a bag of our own kale that we didn't even know was growing.
Our first spring harvest.
We got a loaf of bread from a local bakery. Normally we get it without the plastic, but we were late in the day and it was already sliced, so it came in a bag.
A couple of thank you cards. The flowers are definitely just for me. But the booby pot, look how cute that looks, this little succulent. And this is to replace my booby pot succulent.
So normally our walks are not nearly so involved. We often just walk around the block and come home because usually we have things to do. And today we have things to do. We have to do a little bit of a cleanup after the many visitors that we've had over the last couple weeks.
Look, this is so pretty. I love it. We love doing these kind of chores or things around the house because it makes you feel more balanced. I think when you spend all day on your computer and working away, you forget to look after yourself and to look after your home. And those things, I don't know, they just feel really lovely and special.
All right, so tonight we are making a pasta pesto, otherwise known as pesto pasta. We have been corrected. This is one of our go-to meals because it is just so easy to make.
And so delicious. It's one of those things where you know it's vegan, it only takes a few ingredients, and for a Wednesday night, what day is it? Is it Wednesday? Tuesday? I don't even know. For a weekday night, easy peasy.
If you haven't seen our majestic zero waste pasta container, this was freshly filled up from the Zero Waste Emporium, and it is such a glorious aesthetic piece in our pantry. It's almost a shame to empty it.
The other thing we can get from the Zero Waste Emporium is their homemade pesto, and then you can just return the jar to them.
We try to get our zero waste pesto whenever possible, but there is always the store-bought pesto, which we keep in our pantry as a backup just in case, because this is kind of our backup meal whenever we need to. So it might not look super pretty, but it tastes delicious.
The thing that really ties this all together is nutritional yeast. Oh my Lord. You just sprinkle generously on top. Every video Leah's eating. One of y'all sent us a screenshot of me going with food going into my mouth. So you can't win, okay?
Well, there's Leah in her spot for the night.
I want to be cozy, and you don't want to watch my show.
What's your show?
RuPaul's Drag Race.
Oh my God.
So some nights we will spend the evening here on the couch watching a show together. Sometimes we spend them apart. I think I'm gonna take a bath. Leah's gonna watch RuPaul.
Oh, Kerr.
Little sneak peek. For those of you who are on Patreon, you already saw this. We have future-proof stickers.
Oh, I want one on my water bottle.
So we have this circular sticker for future proof, as well as these see-through stickers, which are kind of neat. We are getting another mock-up of these done soon. We teased these on our Patreon page a couple of days ago. If you want to receive behind-the-scenes updates and little sneak peeks as to what we're working on, we have this Patreon page for exactly that purpose.
You know what we need to do soon, though? Is another Zoom call.
Yeah, we do Zoom calls with the Patreon fam. We do monthly secret podcasts as well. So if that's of interest to you, you can support what we're doing here and get a little action on the side.
Ooh, okay. Okay. That's how you're gonna sell that Patreon. People are like, now I gotta sign up just to see what kind of action he means.
Oh my God, dude. Alright, so a bunch of people have asked for Leah's evening makeup routine.
It's not like it's anything special. I literally wash my face with a face cloth, and I have this charcoal face soap. I don't know. Wash my face with this, dry it, and then I have a little face serum because I have quite dry skin.
Face serum.
It's like it smells like oranges, and it's just like a face oil. Look, you open it up, and it's like a little tincture sort of thing. So you whoop, and I just use a tiny bit, like a couple of drops, and work it into my face, and I think that's a good thing to do. It seems to be working.
There you go, everybody.
There you go. I have a whole other routine at the bed as well. I put other creams and stuff. So
wow, okay.
We'll get to that too.
Okay, so here we are in the bed. We sleep in the nude, so we're...
It's better for you. It is better for you.
Is it?
particularly as people with vulvas, it's better for you to sleep naked.
I just enjoy it, and that's why I do it.
The last thing I do before I go to bed is put on a little lip balm. This is from Lush, and I've been using it for so long, you literally can't see what it is anymore. And this is just a bit of eczema cream. I get some eczema underneath my rings, just because there's 2 rings. So I just put that on. Really, the last thing that we do is read our books.
So I've actually just completed Braiding Sweetgrass, which once again we'll be talking about on Lena Norm's YouTube channel in a couple of weeks. It was a great book. Honestly, would highly recommend, not to give anything away. This time of the night is very important for us. I feel like we spend a lot of time on our screens, and so the final 30 minutes before we go to bed, being with our books is really nice. It helps us sleep a lot better, and you also get to read a book, so why not?
And you get to snuggle in bed, you know? It's so nice.
I put my cold feet on her legs, and she hates it. So don't think it's all roses. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this video. We are going to read our books now and go to sleep. And if you happen to like this video, you can like it, literally. And if you want to see more of our content, subscribe to the channel.
We have a lot of exciting things coming up, so make sure you are subscribed so you can see what we have coming down the line.
And of course, we will see you in the next one.
Bye.
Good night, everyone.
Oh yeah, good night, I guess.
Good night.
Bonsoir. Okay, so I'm here with Gray, who's gonna give me my first tattoo. Yay! Okay, and then I'll show you what it's gonna look like afterwards. Okay, so this is the stencil of what I am getting. It's a calendula, and now we have to get into the actual tattooing. Okay, this is it afterwards. Look at that, it's everything. There's Gray in the background, yay! Oh my gosh, so exciting.